Hello guys, my name is Siddharth Varde and this is Data Structure Fundamentals 2 Mat2 Answer7. Right, so the first question is how to find the middle element of the linked list. Right, so I have prepared the answer for this. So let's say this is a linked list A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So what I would do is I would initialize 2 pointers at the starting of the linked list, 1 and 2. Okay, so this 1 and 2 is the 1 would go with the speed of 1 and 2 would go with the speed of 2. So when 1 reaches 1 traverse one element, yet this second the second pointer, it would traverse 2 elements, right? So in the first iteration, like they would start from here, and in the first iteration one would go here from A to B here, right? And 2 would go from A to C directly, right? It would jump from here to here, so 2 is here. And in second iteration, 1 would go from B to C, so it comes here. And this 2 pointer 2 will go from C to E, right? Because it jumps 2 steps, so it would go to E. So and in the next iteration, what would happen is like my first pointer would go from C to D, right? And my second pointer would go from E to G, right? And now my second pointer has reached at the end of the linked list. So the element that I'm standing at, the first pointer that is pointing towards is the middle element, right? So in this case D, right? So let's say the linked list is like this. Let's say it's an even. So what happens is like they would start from here, from A, and first iteration like 1 would go from A to B and 2 would be at C. Then 1 would be at C and 2 would be at E, right? Now there is only one element left. Like there are no 2 elements to jump, right? There is no next, that is null. So that is why I cannot jump, like 2 cannot jump from F to null. So that's why we can determine, in this case we can determine 2 things. Either we can determine C as the middle element, or the next element that my first pointer is standing at, like that is C. The next element of that that would be the middle element, right? So we can determine anything, it's just one element apart, so it depends on us, right? Now this is a concept of yes, slow pointer and fast pointer. So the speed of 2 pointers would be 1 by 2, right? Like because we need to find 1 by 2, the speed of first pointer would be 1 and speed of second pointer would be 2, right? But the second question is how to find the 5 by 7th element of the linked list, right? So 5 by 7th element of the linked list, it just suggests that if I need to find the 1/2 of the element, like middle element, that means 1/2 of the linked list, then one pointer would be traversing with the speed of 1 and second pointer would be traversing with the speed of 2, right? Now I need to find the 5 by 7th element, right? 5 by 7th element. So let's say if there are there are 7 elements in my list, then my first point I need to find the fifth element, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, right? So fifth element would be my 5 by 7th, right? Because that is the fifth element out of 7. So if my linked list is of 35, then then it would be 25th element, right? Because out of 35, that would be the 5 by 7th element, right? So to find, just what we need to do is we will apply the same concept, but the first pointer will traverse with the speed of 5 and the second pointer will traverse with the speed of 7. So that's how with the concept of fast and slow pointer. So it in the small case, it would be like in first iteration that pointer 1 would be at 1 and pointer 2 would be at 1, right? And it would traverse 5 elements. So 1 2 3 4 5, this one would be at 1 would be at 5, and this one second pointer would be at 7, right? And I have like my linked list has exited, so the fifth element is my 5 by 7th element. So like that it happens. Just we need to change the speed, like the first pointer would traverse 5 elements and second pointer would traverse 7 elements. So that's it, I guess, for the answer. Thank you.